Election day across the state. Voters have about 3 hours left to cast a ballot to decide local positions, plus enter their voice in the state and federal primary races.
There are several big races across Knox County that we're keeping an eye on tonight. Mayor and the seats for Commission at Large and Commission District 3. 10 News reporter Libby Cunningham is here to break them down for us. Libby?
Hey, John. Hey, Robin. Polls will close in just under 3 hours, and voters have some big decisions to make, including the race for Knox County mayor. Republican Betsy Henderson won the May primary. Now she faces the lone Democrat candidate Bo Hawk. Whoever wins tonight will take over as mayor following Glenn Jacobs. There is also a key race for 2 at-large county commission seats. That's seat 10 and seat 11. These are the people who will decide how to spend millions of your tax dollars. Currently, seat 10 is held by Republican Larson J. He ran for mayor and lost in the primary. Now voters will choose either a Democrat, Republican, or independent to replace him. On that ballot is Ronan Cunningham, Katina Sharp, and Justin Kofer. As for the second at-large seat on the ballot in Knox County, Republican Kim Frazier holds seat 11. Now, she too ran for mayor and she lost in the primary. Here are the candidates: David Villard, Vivian Shipe, and Garrett Holt. Again, the person who wins will represent more than 500,000 people. And we also have Knox County Commission District 3. This is a big one because it is currently held by Republican Gina Oster. But she lost in the primary, so that seat will see a new face. It's between Democrat Brandon Huckabee and Republican candidate Sherry Super. That seat could be a swing seat for Democrats, so we'll be watching that one closely as well. And we will be watching the results as they come in. Now, the polls close at 8, and you can watch the results come in along with our Inside Tennessee panel. We'll be streaming tonight on the WBIR app. You can download on your TV and watch it for free. John, Robin.
Libby, thank you very much. Right now in Cookeville, Republican gubernatorial candidate John Rose is getting ready for his watch party.
And joining us is Sam Perez. She is there live for us. Sam, let's talk about what you've seen today.
Absolutely. Hi, John, Robin. So right now we are outside of the Leslie Town Center in Cookeville. We're in the downtown area, and this is where Representative John Rose is getting ready to start his watch party. That happening in just a little bit. We're outside for now, but we do plan to go inside shortly. At this point, we do know that campaign staff has started to arrive and set up, other members of the media here outside, but the parking lot still mostly empty. Now, we are in Cookeville, and that's actually where Representative Rose grew up. He has spent his campaign on the Tennessee True Tour, traveling across all 95 counties with the goal of hearing from Tennesseans about what they're looking for in the governor's office. Rose grew up on his family's farm here in Cookeville before attending Vanderbilt Law School and starting an IT training company that grew internationally before he served in the U.S. House of Representatives. He says it's this experience that sets him apart from other candidates.
I have that experience and my opponents don't. That means I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and go to work on day one. They're going to need on-the-job training, and that can be very expensive for Tennesseans. And so hopefully Tennesseans will understand that. And as they have in the past, they'll pick someone who's ready to do the job on day one.
If elected, Rose says his priorities in the governor's office will be addressing education, infrastructure, access to health care, access to energy, and economic development. Now, again, we are just waiting for this watch party to get started. We're expecting for that to be right at 7:30 Central. We will get into the building a little bit earlier, and we will take you inside. We'll keep updates coming from Cookeville all evening in Cookeville. I'm Sam Perez.
All right, Sam, thank you very much. We'll be checking in with you here in Knoxville. One of the biggest watch parties is underway at the Knoxville Convention Center. Supporters of Senator Marsha Blackburn will join her for the primary results tonight.
And 10 News reporter Alana Mutnick will be covering that watch party all night long.
Supporters at the Knoxville Convention Center are waiting to see whether Senator Marsha Blackburn secures the Republican nomination. She's facing State Representative Monty Fritz and U.S. Congressman John Rose in today's primary. And the winner of this election will move on to November's general election. Blackburn has been one of Tennessee's most prominent Republican leaders for years. She became the first woman elected to represent Tennessee in the U.S. Senate after serving in the U.S. House. If Blackburn ultimately leaves the Senate to become become the state's governor. Tennessee law says the governor would appoint someone to temporarily fill her Senate seat until a special election is held, making tonight's results significant beyond the governor's race. I'll be here following the results and bring you the reaction as the night unfolds. In Knoxville, I'm Alana Mutnick.
And again, if you haven't voted yet, there's still time. You can scan that QR code on your screen and learn from the candidates themselves about their priorities. A reminder, the polls close at 8 o'clock tonight. As long as you are in line by 8 o'clock, you can still cast a ballot, but know before you vote.